After about a week of uptick in chatter, Kyrie Irving, the man promoting anti-Semitic beliefs online, Kyrie Irving on the move. There was a bidding war to acquire the rights to this lunatic, Kyrie Irving. And if you haven't been following along because it was the weekend and you were not paying attention, perhaps you missed it. Don't worry. Do not worry. We got you covered. Well, we've learned the Nets have agreed. They've unloaded Kyrie Irving. He gets sent to the Dallas Mavericks in a big NBA transaction. Dallas will be sending someone named Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, the much-traveled Spencer Dinwiddie, a first-round pick all the way down the line in 2029, and a couple of second-round draft picks go to Brooklyn in exchange for Kyrie Irving and Markieff Morris. That's the trade. It's done as Kyrie is going to Dallas. So let us discuss the question. When you have a transaction like this, you go to the report card right away. And you say, all right, how do you grade the Kyrie Irving trade from Brooklyn to deep in the heart of Texas? So I pull out the Maller report card, the number one time-tested reference on all transactions. On the Maller report card, the Dallas Mavericks acquiring Kyrie Irving get an F. The Brooklyn Nets trading Kyrie Irving get a D. They get the D. So this is the lowest I've given out on a transaction in some time. The Mavericks an F. The Nets get the D. I've got the fruit stand, Mount St. Helens, and vetting. And we will combine all of these things together, and we are going to make a nice flat earth is what we're going to make. So Kyrie is happy there. That's flat earth there. So on this side of the microphone, the side I'm on here, it is a lose-lose situation. There are no winners. There are no winners in the Kyrie Irving trade. Brooklyn gets a little bit of a higher grade, but still a failing grade. Why? Addition by subtraction. They are palpably worse in terms of basketball talent with what they got in return. And who gives a rat's ass about some draft picks in 2027, 2029? Who cares about that? It's relevant to the here and now. However, the good news for the Brooklyn Nets, while they are not palpably better, they're worse talent-wise. They no longer have to pay all of those hidden fees, the extensive baggage that Kyrie Irving has with him. And so when you go to the fruit stand to get a nice snack, you've got your apple, your banana, your cantaloupe, your strawberry, and then you've got Kyrie, who is the forbidden fruit at the fruit stand. You're not supposed to take a bite of the forbidden fruit. The Mavericks have grabbed that forbidden fruit, and they want to get all the juices out of it. Good luck. Good luck to you. You're going to need it. Now, part B here. Is Kyrie Irving worth the headache? Well, I'm a bad poker player. I've revealed my hand here. Of course not. No, not in my book. The fact that there were multiple teams allegedly bidding on Kyrie is bonkers to me. It's absolutely bonkers. Kyrie Irving is an asset. He's a toxic asset is what he is. The fact that all of these high-profile teams were seemingly jockeying, if you believe the reports, to get a little piece of Kyrie shows you the desperation in NBA Nation. Kyrie, a gifted basketball player, every man, woman, and child knows this. However, there's a but, and there's a giant badonkadonk-sized but there, that he has a fatal flaw. You know it. I know it. The person in the back of the room over there, they know it. We all know it, right? At any moment, Kyrie can go off half-cocked, and it might be something completely meaningless that just lights the flame. And we're off to the races, right? We're off to the races. And the fatal flaw is the D word, dependability. He is lacking in that area. And if Kyrie Irving showed up and played basketball without the other nonsense, then sure, the Mavericks would have easily won this trade, but they wouldn't have been able to get Kyrie Irving because he would not be available. You would give the Mavericks a passing grade if that was the case, but that's not based in reality. Dallas gets an F. You've just acquired land rights right below Mount St. Helens. Congratulations, and it's about to blow, right? Well, this is the basketball version, so it's Mount Kyrie. Mount Kyrie is a volcano bubbling up with hot lava, about to erupt. You never know what you know until you don't know what you don't know. And Kyrie, at any moment, can use his platform for something that will go kaboom, just like that. It started out rather benign. Earth is flat. It's all fun and good and all that. Moon landing didn't happen. Dinosaurs didn't exist, all those things. And then he eventually worked his way up to the anti-Semitic propaganda that he was putting on his platform, because he's got a higher calling. And Irving believes that he has a far bigger purpose and cause in his life than basketball. Therefore, Mount Kyrie, which Dallas now is in control of, at least for the next few months, Mount Kyrie is a danger to everyone in that locker room. And remember this, the Mavericks made sure to leak to their toadies in the media that they reached out to Jason Kidd and to Luka Doncic, and those guys gave their blessing for Kyrie. So whatever happens, right, good, bad, or ugly, remember that the Mavericks made sure to announce that Luka and Jason Kidd were they were cool with it. They were cool with it. So when things go upside down, and inevitably they will go upside down, they chose to build a house under a volcano. That was an active volcano. And sooner or later, the Mavericks will enjoy the hot lava, the volcanic ash raining down, the gases that escape from that volcano. And they will cover the entire franchise in the ring of fire in Dallas. But hey, it'll be fun when he plays because he's really good, and him and Luka will be fun to watch until he does something loony, Kyrie. All right, last word here. So what is the lesson? Let's go to the other locker room, the Brooklyn locker room. What is the lesson for Kevin Durant in this chapter? Because remember, it was only a few years back that Durant and Kyrie formed Voltron. So it's rather obvious here that Durant made a tactical error. When he was leaving the Warriors, he was hobbling from injury. He was damaged. But even with that, he was still a prized possession in the NBA and could have gone to just about any franchise he wanted to. And Durant, for reasons only he knows, zigged when he should have zagged. And it's not even that he shouldn't have gone to Brooklyn, it's who he partnered up with. The lesson is simple. Do not hitch your horse to the wrong wagon. Durant needs to improve his vetting. Bad job by him. He could have formed partnerships with a number of NBA players, and he tied himself to a stick of uranium. And how's that working out for you? Good? You happy with that? The Slim Reaper? Yeah, good job. So who does it? Well, Kevin Durant did it. Poor judgment. And Durant is one of the few stars who has absolutely screwed up the star building. Normally, it works out pretty well. Kevin Durant tied himself up with Kyrie Irving, who God only knows what Kyrie's up to, and James Harden, who that didn't work out so well either. And then they traded him to get Ben Simmons, who plays when he wants to and not well. So you've got to question the judgment of Kevin Durant, all of that going kerflooey in Brooklyn. And so now the Nets, they're not yet ready to hit eject with Kevin Durant, although teams are lurking, trying to get Durant. But the gossip is that the Nets are looking to add players before the trade deadline, which is coming up here. And then if they can't get anyone to pacify Kevin Durant, then they will consider trading Kevin Durant at that particular point. So that's where we are in the always exciting drama-o-rama of today's NBA. But Kyrie Irving on the move, going to Dallas, and Mark Cuban shooting his shot for the Looney Tune of Looney Tune. The booby prize of the NBA is on the move again. There's a reason Kyrie's been bouncing all over